Gee. Should we talk about the weather?
Victory!
Can you believe it? Trump is our president. Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo! I can't believe it. If you're waking up this morning, you don't know. Yes, Trump is the new president. How about that? It is actually shocking. What's shocking even, too, it's Wednesday. Joseph's here. He couldn't miss out on this, too. And, Dee, everybody's ready to just talk about it. Here's Jamie right now.
I'm getting tired of having mic problems this morning, but first and foremost.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
I can't unsee that.
What a great day for America.
That's right.
That's this morning's headline out of USA Today. That came out before Donald, what's his middle name? Donald John?
I don't even know.
Donald John Trump. Donald John Trump. President of the United States of America.
Wow.
Can you believe
Would
it?
have ever thunk it? Huh?
I never thought they'd give it to him.
Yeah, the Cubs won the World Series too, right?
The world is coming to an end.
That blows that strategy.
Don't say that. Not yet.
beginning.
Blows that strategy that if Alabama beat LSU, Hillary would win. That's the way it's gone all these years.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. We didn't win. You know, we'll talk. Football is secondary today.
That's right.
Donald Trump, and you know who said this all along? Your daddy.
I know.
He's been popping off, and he said, no sweat, but you got up this morning at 4:30, Don Lauderdale,
has.
and you said you thought Trump would be president.
4 weeks ago, I said that.
Well, you was right.
He's got a second career as a pollster because he's better than the other ones.
The
That's
posters,
right.
man.
They're wrong.
He's not the only one. I spoke to Miss Sheila yesterday, and I was like, okay, let's pray for a miracle. And she was, well, now. I mean, she knew it. I mean, she knew, too.
I was praying, though.
This is probably one of the greatest days in American history. Never
think so.
before in the history of the United States has a presidential candidate with no military experience, no political experience, and the best-looking family ever been elected president of the United States of America.
First
That's right.
lady, good-looking first daughter.
Well, there's something to be said
family.
for electing a man who's made a payroll before.
That's right.
That's
Thank
right.
God. We need that.
You know, there's
so
something
bad.
to be said for that.
Hillary Clinton is on suicide watch along with everybody.
No.
CNN.
No. She and Bill are on one of their buddies' planes going to a country that doesn't have an extradition treaty.
They ain't got no
They're right.
all their buddies gonna throw them others up.
Yeah.
This portion of the show brought to you by Hometown Market. Gloria will have the specials for you in just a second. All that's going on. We'll talk a little football with Bama Zack in just a moment. We will not do Judge Jamie this morning. We're going to talk politics. And the president will be with us this morning. The new president of the Athens City Council, Joseph Cannon, will be here in just a minute. We'll have him in here too. Hallelujah. Here's a hot weather forecast. What about really?
No, it's not.
52 degrees. What a clear, beautiful morning it is for many of you out there. Some of you, I've already seen on Facebook, you're not taking it too well, but you'll get over it. World to be offended. Get over it. All right. No rain to talk about yet again, unfortunately, in the forecast. Only that 10% chance of a shower here and there throughout the whole week. So sorry about that. High temperatures today of only 67. Fall finally in the air. Tomorrow, those 70 for those highs. Full sunshine. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the rest of the forecast. Not bad at all. Not bad. We'll take it. Oh, gee. November's turning out pretty good.
Let me
so
interrupt
far.
this program. David Turner, the American people are not as dumb as we thought. Trump.
Now here's a headline that I want to read to you that personifies what's happened in the divide in our country. This is from USA Today. Here's the headline. It says, CNN's Van Jones, how do you explain a Trump presidency to your kids? What? Why do we have to explain it?
You don't.
All right.
He won.
How many of y'all, we're going to talk all about that this morning. Y'all bear with us for a little bit. How many of y'all watched CNN this morning?
I didn't.
I
We
watched
did.
Fox News.
Poor babies.
I'm telling you, these people have been crying. They were just,
What about
You can tell they've
MSNBC?
been-
they were, as we say in the country, nobody watches CNBC. See, and they said that Wolf Blitzer made a fool of himself. He wouldn't hardly, he kept, let's go to the magic board, let's go to the magic board. They're talking about They said it was so unbelievable. And you should have seen them this morning. I kept flipping. I wanted to see their reaction.
There's a lot of crowding.
NBC was still on Lester Holt when I got up this morning, a little after 2. And they were so dejected, it was absolutely unbelievable.
Well, they think they're superior to everybody else and that their way is the only way. And they thought because they control the media, they had it sewed up. I'm going to tell you what took this election. And I'm going to tell you, well, that's it. But here's the big thing. It's the people on their knees praying for this nation's what took this nation.
It's like Dusty said at church Sunday. He said he can't come out and say, vote for Trump. Now, some of the big black ministers throughout America did that.
Did it and got away with
But
it.
Trump, Dusty said, vote
for Jesus.
the right way.
Yeah. Now, talk about some legislation that ought to be changed. Why can't a preacher get in the pulpit and say who he thinks
Some of them
lives their life closest to God?
Right.
Now, see, that's my point. He ought to be allowed to say
Let me
that.
go through a few local things right quick, and then we'll move on. Hang on sports over there. Brian Jones beat Christie last night for district attorney by 19,720 votes to 16,741. Decatur Daily this morning.
She got close.
Your commissioner, Bill Dawes, got defeated last night by a few thousand votes, too, over there by Mr. Harrison. Hartselle, the largest dry city in Alabama,
Wet.
got alcohol.
It's
Finally.
W now. It's wet. It's W now. It's wet.
It's wet. So finally, and on all these amendments, we voted yes on every one of them. Yes, one on every one of them.
Should they
Now, there
have?
was one.
I didn't vote yes on all of them.
One
One
that
was
was
50-50.
Yeah, one that was 50.
But yes, one, I think, on just about. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know.
No, yes, one, every one of them.
But yes, one, every one of them.
Every one of them.
How about that?
So now Baldwin County gets to drive golf carts around all
That's right.
That really affected us a lot. Before I eat up any more time, let's go to Bama Zack right now, sponsored by KFC. Y'all get y'all some chicken.
It's time for sports with Bama Zack. Brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. The best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County.
It's Wednesday.
Go, Zack.
Hey, go KFC today, get you some chicken. They got the Nashville hot chicken back. I still got to get down there and get me some of that. That looks good.
Tell me some
Get you of that.
sports.
If you're ailing about anything, go to Roy and the Gang Herbs and More, and they will hook you up whatever you need.
What about your toe?
I'm going to see Dr. Hatfield at Ortho Sports today. So
Little walking info.
Still not healing like we thought it
Yeah, I'm
was.
going to be supporting that administration they got real highly here next month.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Hey, real quick, let's hit some of the few of the local teams that won Friday night. We know Tanner, West, and Mad Academy, they all won last Friday night, and they will be playing again. I know Tanner is at home. Mad Academy plays Fayette County at home, and West Limestone goes all the way to Cherokee County, right around the Georgia line. Hey, Alabama's still number one, and as expected, Clemson's 2, Michigan 3, and Washington has moved up to 4, which that kind of surprised me. Ohio State had that huge win over Nebraska, but that's what happened, worked out. Huge win Saturday night for the Alabama Crimson Tide. It wasn't pretty, but we did what we had to do. Defense is incredible. Jalen Hurts was
I thought it was gorgeous.
There was no holding. I've heard that from LSU fans. Hey, we scored a touchdown. We won. Y'all shut up.
Tell them, Zach.
And Alabama will be preparing for another dual threat quarterback at Fitzgerald. He's pretty good because they upset number 4 at the time, Texas A&M Saturday, and we'll play them 11 o'clock on the SEC Network. And Auburn was struggling with John Franklin III in the game. Sean White comes off the bench, rescues Auburn. They win 23-16, and they got a date with the Georgia Bulldogs, 2:30 on CBS. Huge win for Arkansas after getting blown out by Auburn. They got their first SEC win.
Tennessee's back in the driver's seat, Droy.
I know.
Nobody wants to win the SEC.
It's unbelievable.
East.
I
It's
wanted
unbelievable.
Kentucky to win it so much.
Oh, I did too.
And Gus Malzahn says that Sean White will start. And Petway, a lot of people saw that he got hurt on his last run of the game, but said
What's
he
wrong with
couldn't
him?
play. He pulled up lane like
Yeah, I saw him, but I never heard what the injury was.
He just says he injured his undisclosed injury or something, but his left leg.
Is that it?
So, but that's it. And wearing red today for the Crimson Tide, and our country. Go to
Woohoo! All right, let me take a break. We'll come back in just a second. We will not play Judge Jamie today. We got too much to talk about. We're too excited. Hillary goes down.
Yes.
That's the line of the election.
Yeah.
This was not a pro-Trump election. This was an anti-Hillary.
We will talk about that in
right.
just a moment. Y'all hang on.
Stunning.
That was the line.
The media.
All right, calm down, D. All right, we're, Judge Jamie today, we're going to do it. We're not going to read. I'll do it. Zach, just give me the right and wrong answers over there. Donald Trump's president of the United States.
today.
Right answer. All right. Decatur Daily, you know, they all came out and supported Hillary because they're a Democratic newspaper anyway, big liberal. Time to heal, but this was before the election. The results were known. You know, let's talk about all this stuff here. But
So how much crow does everybody eat today?
we don't eat none. Good.
Where we going for lunch? Jamie, you buying lunch for
We
everybody?
can all go to Stanfield's for lunch today.
We're all going to Dubs.
Clinton, this in USA Today before everything came out, said Clinton fans rally despite tight race. First spouse role could evolve. You know, they're all talking about Clinton. Well, now, D, you brought up a good point. 2 times she's ran for president. Both times she had a big lead and blew it.
Yeah, she is a fundamentally unlikable person.
That's the truth.
And that's what I had thought the whole time, because I couldn't find enough women that were going to vote for her that I could see a path to her winning. I will, you know, it's part of it is like you're 70 years old,
Now, y'all
what
can
you've worked for
chime
your
in
whole
anytime.
life.
Is over.
You were that close,
Yep.
and it's over. And I'll go ahead and make a prediction. She and Bill will be divorced within 18 months.
Oh, probably. It's already written on, probably. And you know, just
I'd rather date him than
and
her.
Go home.
It'd be more fun.
That's right.
In
tried,
y'all's
George.
opinion, why did she? I think the Obamacare and the FBI director coming out and I think that did her in.
Well, to me, what took it is the American public is so tired of the elitist attitude.
changed.
The politicians of this nation have run us into the ground. They've run us trillions of dollars in debt. They're doing it because they think nobody's going to touch them. And she almost proved that. She almost got away with everything she's done and almost won the presidency, knowing that she's, you know, actually should be convicted of crimes.
You know what Obama said last night? He said, no matter what happens, the sun will rise tomorrow.
Did he know?
When did it start?
They thought they had won this. I mean,
Yeah, they
all
did.
the news
When did it start to go south? When was the moment last night it went south?
All the news posts, that's why NBC and all these are so shocked, because they said there's no doubt. That's why they said, yeah, let's come together,
just
because they
knew.
already had it in the bag.
Yeah.
She's
I think-
already had her exception.
I think
Now,
we
wait a
won
minute.
Florida. I think you got to put this into perspective. Think about what Trump overcame. Now, and I'll be the first to admit, I was an anti-Hillary more than I was a pro-Trump.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, but think about what he overcame. He beat 16
Stupidity?
people. No, he beat 16 Republicans in the primary.
Yeah.
Then he beats Hillary and the media in the general
And the media
election.
was
The media was all
It's
against
the
him.
greatest.
Yeah.
There was a study put out last Wednesday that had gone through and tracked all the stories done on the morning news shows. 73% of them were pro Clinton, and he still won.
Yeah. He's a winner.
It blew the numbers away when they started having to go to Michigan in the latter part of the last few days. They knew they were in trouble. And she had not been in Wisconsin since April.
Well, let me say-
Wisconsin put him the winner last night at 10:30 our time, basically. Hey, she did win Guam.
Well, you know, y'all.
She won it big last night.
She won Hawaii.
She won Guam.
So, you know, she's
I'm
got
just
beaches
glad
to
she's
go
not
to.
the first female president to go
won, yeah.
down in disaster.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
just for
I think
history's
that's a good
sake.
way to look at it.
She won Yemen, too, didn't she?
Let's talk about the real problem this morning.
Which one?
Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Robert De Niro.
That's right.
Hey, all
Whoopi
them, and
Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg. They're all going to Canada.
I'm going to quote one of your
Guarantee
favorite
they
people, Louis Grizzard.
Yeah.
Delta's ready when you are, baby.
Hey, y'all, they said on the news this morning that the Canadian, there was people
Yeah,
clicking on
it crashed.
Immigrate to Canada. The website crashed. I said, we'll help y'all pack. If you get out here,
They said the real winner last night on Fox News was Megyn Kelly's haircut, kind of like Joseph Cannon's.
yeah, she did have a little short.
I didn't watch
And there
any
was
of
no
it.
problems in any polls last night, as far as we know.
There was a shooting in
major.
California at some point.
At one
That
point.
was
I know
early.
that would happen. But now, what do all these people...
Democrat state.
All right, hey, let me get on one other subject before we get back to that. Marijuana is becoming closer and closer and
Medical,
closer.
medical.
I don't care what kind it is, to be legalized all across the United States.
Florida.
Sometimes in Athens, Alabama, we go on Sunday sales. We might as well legalize marijuana too, Joseph.
Calm
Huh?
yourself
No,
down.
no.
Calm yourself down.
Well, I'm
That's
just
what it
saying,
did for Colorado.
Florida legalized medical marijuana.
California did.
California.
Florida's doing illegal prescriptions.
No, they're
I'm making that
not.
part up. I don't know.
I mean, you know,
No, they're not.
I mean, they're business people. What are you
That's
going
right.
to do? You know, it was just,
But back
Hey,
to
the
this.
medical marijuana for the CBD oil too
Joseph,
is
did
huge.
you watch
so
all the
I'm
election
glad-
last night?
Glad that that
Much as I
passed
could, and then
When did you realize Trump won?
this morning.
probably about 10, 30 or so, like when it was really confirmed. I was being.
Are you
cynical.
shocked?
I'm gonna have to say. I mean, I really had kind of felt like conceded that the machine was gonna win, but
oh, that's a good phrase, the
I'm
machine.
delightfully shocked. I guess you could.
And
say.
Don, you said you knew all along he'd win.
He did.
4 weeks ago, 2 o'clock in the morning.
In your closet.
Like this.
What do you think the reason he won? Then I'll tell you the reason I think he won.
I think it's the American people. They have all the credit. And I believe the Christian people on their knees praying.
I do too.
You know, and I really believe that. And now then, I hope the Christian people get behind him and support him and heal this nation. That's what we need. That's what most people want. You know, just divided by race and all that. But we have a great opportunity as Christians and as citizens to heal this nation. But we got to help him.
Well, I just think it's a.
Now they have to come
What
through
is the
with
world if
things.
Whoopi Goldberg's leaving the country?
Yeah,
It was
I
enough. It
hope
was
she
worth
does,
voting for
yeah.
Trump just for
I
that.
believe it when I
I
see
tell you
it.
what, this
Well,
morning, and I
anyway.
kept switching back and forth for her to see this, but CNN and NBC, the look on their faces
It was
was
priceless.
so, it's just like they'd lost their puppy.
Well, now,
I mean,
but here's why. They know now that their influence is going down and their ratings are already
You're
going
exactly
down.
right.
Yeah.
So their livelihood is about to get really, really hurt.
here's a question for y'all.
That's going to change a lot of things.
How big an influence
Absolutely.
was Fox News in getting Donald Trump elected? He's on the, the
He was
man
on
never
all the
sleeps.
time.
Well, if you
I
got
don't. I think it was somebody last night put it real well. They said Donald Trump ran with just these things: a suit, a red hat,
An American flag.
a cell phone, and a Twitter account.
Yeah.
And the last 10 days he gave up that Twitter account and everything too.
Roy, what do you
But
think? How-
things
Look, I
much
liked him.
changed.
I mean, they shouldn't have taken his Twitter account
Fox
away from him.
News,
Come on,
how
man.
much?
when it comes to news, if you want to compare all the news media, he was 90% of it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he had-
She outspent him like 2 or
Because
3 to
the rest
1.
of them shunned him like he was the
yeah.
plague.
But he
spent a lot
was,
of
here's
money.
what really won it for him is his authenticity. He was the same guy no matter where he was. He did not go out and try to go hunting with people when he didn't know how to hunt and do that goofy stuff that you see. Whatever Trump did, right or wrong, Trump was Trump no matter where he was.
Well,
Stuck his foot in his mouth or whatever.
Well, that's Trump.
He was going to be him.
And let me tell you something about Trump. Trump is like Saban. He's a winner. And I'm going to tell you something. Winning is a skill.
It's contagious.
It's an art. It's an art to it.
All right.
People are
He knows
attracted
how
to it.
win.
Yeah.
What do we do now? What's Trump do now?
Celebrate. Oh, well, I thought about
Now,
that.
Obamas have got to invite him to the White House now.
No, they've got to ride together in the limo.
Well, that's in January, though.
I
I'm
know,
talking
but
about
that's
now.
funny. I want to be a fly on the wall inside the limo when they
But I
go.
mean, who's he named for everything now? What's the next
Rudy
step?
Giuliani.
I wanna
Ben
know
Carson,
Big-
always seems to
Big
be-
Ben
Is
Carson.
Sessions going to be Attorney General or put him on the bench? I
hope he's
prefer
on the
him
bench.
to be on the Supreme Court.
Oh, me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
And I hope he will.
That'd be
Because
great.
it's
that's
long
huge.
term. That's even bigger.
Yeah.
What we're not talking
That was
about.
what the whole
That's
election
bigger.
was about
Yeah.
for me was the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
These
That's what
three
our
more
kids are going to
appointees,
need.
what is it going to be 3 that he's going to get to appoint?
At
For
least
sure
two.
he'll do one.
Huge.
More than likely it'll be at least 2 that
And
he'll get
like
to do.
Don said, that's huge for our country.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
The
long
other
term
thing
vote,
is, how
huge.
does he treat the Republicans that
Move
didn't
along,
support
be
it.
bigger than
Okay.
they
Well,
are.
they're saying right now that Ryan may be replaced as the.
Paul Ryan's done.
Speaker. He
Yeah.
should be.
He's not going to keep the speakership.
Did
Yeah,
Cruz end up?
Yeah.
Cruz supported him in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And I like
Rubio
Cruz.
did a
I
little
like
bit, and
Cruz.
He just
Rubio
looks
got
like a devil
reelected.
to me, though.
You can't go by looks when it comes to politics.
I think
like one of the monsters.
the key cabinet posts that I want to see,
Yeah,
I want to
he
see who his chief of staff is. I think that's going to be critical because
Yeah.
that's who runs the daily operations of the White House more than the president does. And I want to see who does Secretary of Treasury, who the Attorney General is, and who the Secretary of
Well,
Defense
you can bet he's going to fire that gal.
What about his FBI guy?
He's going to stay. He helped him win it. in my
Well,
opinion.
okay.
but he's in a 10-year term. I mean,
He'll be
I
gone
think-
need to be
anyway.
fired.
Yeah, they're
as
kind
FBI
of
director.
I haven't seen any numbers yet. Maybe y'all
I think
have.
they should be.
How many white Americans, and you can say this on this show, got out and voted across America?
Here's the most insulting thing that was said last night was they kept saying it was first they would say uneducated. But then they went to non-college degree white
Must be a bunch
men.
of us.
White, there was, and there always has been, but nobody could just get that vote out.
And they ignored the polls. They ignored all of
absolutely.
those things to screw
Here's
up
one of the
all
things.
that.
They said
Absolutely.
that Hillary's people, the Hispanics and the blacks, did not come out in force
Hispanics
to
and
vote.
blacks did
Hispanics
not.
did.
Blacks did not come out in force, but
Yeah.
the white people, dumb ones like us, rednecks, got out and
Uneducated.
voted in force.
Charlie Daniels had a song back in the late 70s called "What This World Needs Is a Few More Rednecks."
Yeah.
And if you go listen to that song today and see if it's not exactly what's happening, one of the lines of the song goes like this. He says, "The intellectuals may not like it, but there's a whole lot more of us than there are of them, and there's nothing you can do." And I think that's a lot of what this election came down to.
That's good, D.
Then, and how much of the Obamacare did it hurt, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat? How many of your
And how much
premiums
does
rose?
this hurt his legacy coming out, him and his rock star wife supporting Hillary that much?
I think
They
it
didn't
does.
like her anyway.
I think it does massive amount of damage to his legacy because I thought they were going to throw her under the bus, Hillary,
They wanted
They
to.
would have.
to protect that legacy.
All I know is Donald J. Trump
Is
is
our
going to
president.
be the
Can y'all believe
next
it?
president of the United States.
Think about that
And
for
I
a
can
second.
tell you that puts me a lot closer to meeting the next president because my next door neighbor is just like this with Sean Hannity.
That's right.
People kept saying we don't know what he's going to do. There's so much of the unknown. But I think that was the help.
Yes.
Because we
Yeah.
do know what she's done
That's
in the
right.
last 30
Yes.
years, and we don't like it.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
Zack, words of wisdom, and
Yeah.
I'll close this section out.
Hey, this one I think is so appropriate. I just found it this morning and I think it works out just right. Things have a way of working out. Never underestimate the power of prayer, faith, and love. Above all, never underestimate the power of God to see you through.
Amen.
That makes me want to get back in politics.
No.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. You can do it, buddy.
Oh, we'll take a break. We got some guests here too, plus the president of the City Council of Athens. He's going to fire down on stuff, but first, we'll hear from Roy in just a moment. Y'all hang on.
And welcome back. Let's quickly go over that weather forecast. Really not a lot to say. Nothing has changed other than, of course, the presidential nomination. If you're waking up with us this morning, of course, Trump is the new president or will be here shortly. 57 degrees. Only a 10% chance of those showers popping up a few days throughout the week, but no good chance of rain this week with temperatures sticking around those low 70s. Check out those, or high for the 70s rather, low in the 40s. So fall is finally here to stick around, but we surely need some rain soon. What do you think, JC?
Hey, I just think it's the greatest day in the history of America.
I do too.
I mean,
It's right up there with Reagan.
You know, they were talking
it's
about
the biggest
democracy and
upset
everybody had to
ever
vote.
in the history of
They
American
did.
politics.
Absolutely. You know what it means
And he
for
did this on
everybody?
his own, basically.
Oh, he did. Listen, he's a
Without
winner.
any
That's what I
media
say.
help.
Just one thing you say about him, he's a winner. But let me tell you what it means for America is a higher quality of life. And you know what? They showed that Hillary, every state where the Democrats are in control, they have the lowest quality of life. And in all the states where the Republicans are in control, it's a higher quality of life. And that's what I want to talk to y'all about today. When you come to nutritional health care, we're going to talk to you about a higher quality of life. Does your doctor do that? Most likely not. What does your doctor do? They want to put you on drugs that have side effects. What we want to do instead is support the health of your body. How do you have a higher quality of life? It all begins with MSM Plus C. I promise you, this changes more people's lives than any product that's ever been put on the market. I'd say 90% of the people that get on MSM Plus C within 3 to 4 weeks will tell you they're never coming off of it and they're sharing it with their friends. But let's say that you've got heart disease. Maybe you got high blood pressure, tachycardia, high cholesterol, irregular heartbeat, cardiomyopathy, white muscle, whatever you want to call it. You've had a heart attack, you got stents and all that. Listen, add to your MSM Plus C heart. What does it do? It gives you a higher quality of life. Why? Because it supports your cardiovascular system. It makes it healthier. It makes it less likely for you to develop blockages. Why? Because if your heart and cardiovascular system is healthy, you don't develop blockages. Don't you deserve a higher quality of life? Or if you want to do the MSM Plus C and you got joint problems, why not support the joints of your body with Ultra Joint Health? It don't always help people grow cartilage, but a lot of times it even does that. But the most important thing, it eases the pain and it makes you able to put off maybe having knee replacement surgery or something even longer than you would have had you not had it. It gives you what? A higher quality of life. Let's say you got those allergies or sinus infections that you can't get rid of, chronic stuff. You know what you need to do? It's real simple. IS3. It stands for Immune Support 3. If you'll supercharge your immune system, if you've got all those symptoms, you catch every cold or flu that comes around, what does it do? It's a higher quality of life. Let's say you want to lose weight. You know what? Come by Herbs and More. We'll talk to you about how to lose weight, but now we're going to be honest with you. We're not going to tell you there's this magic pill that's going to help you lose weight. You know why?
Man.
We used to have those, and the stinking FDA took them off the market. The jerks. Maybe Trump will straighten that out too. But what can you do? It's real simple. If you support your colon health with super enzymes and probiotics, Dr. Hall out of California has all the movie stars coming to her. Why? They're losing weight using these things like this right here. No doubt about it. But they're losing the weight because they're correcting the digestive system, which is why so many people are having trouble losing weight in America today. So what's this all about? The election, nutritional health care, a higher quality of life. We can help you do that.
Cyanide pills for Democrats today?
I don't. I don't. But there's a lot of them, they're sad. And you know what? Let's pray for them too. Let's pray for Hillary.
Yeah, okay.
She needs our prayer.
Were you really shocked she didn't even come out
I was.
afterwards?
I thought she'd at least be woman enough to step up.
Well, at the beginning, they thought they still could protest everything, like 16 years ago, but the numbers were so out of whack.
Not even close enough for a
She got
count.
obliterated last night.
Did you see the map?
Yeah.
It was all red except for
Redneck all over the place, man. Hey.
God bless America again, that's for sure.
God bless America. Take a break. Y'all go see Herb. Oh, by the way, how was first Monday?
It was
Good, Tuesday.
right up there with the best one we've ever had.
All
Thank
right.
everybody for supporting us.
Shots, B12 shots. Don't forget
B12
today
shots.
and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll shoot you up.
Yeah. Take a break. We'll come back with
Make you
President.
feel better.
The President of the Athens City Council. Next. Y'all hang on. And now, the new president of the Athens City Council, Joseph Cannon.
He
Congratulations.
couldn't wait to do that. Woo!
I knew we'd have one president here today.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does that mean, being president of the Athens City Council?
Really, I mean, just you're leading the council in the way of you're setting the agenda, you're controlling the meeting, you're the chairman of the meeting. So when you follow your, like we're Robert's Rules of Order, our parliamentary procedure, what is so funny here? We keep on, we keep it on track, I guess you could say. And really the big deal is the agenda. What comes before the city council, that president sets it. And so it's a lot you can do or not do there.
I'm assuming you are the youngest city council president.
I think so,
youngest
ever.
person ever elected to Athens City Council. I don't know. I didn't go back. In
We
history.
went back pretty far, and Shane Black had let me know that as far back as he could go with records, I was. But
figured that.
I didn't know if that was a good statistic or not, so I just didn't
And you got
push that
reelected
too far.
without any opposition.
Yeah.
Nobody else went up to get a yard sale permit. Sign.
You're ready to go. All right. I know one of the things that they're talking about in the Decatur and the News Courier Decatur Daily when they got the picture of you in there. You're going to bring up this issue that's on Sunday sales.
Well, I'm not bringing it up. Everybody's bringing it up. It's been brought up, and I've made it kind of clear where I come across on that. I mean, where I'm coming from, that I want to have the council vote on it. Really, and this is a great example right now. This election just got done. I'm really kind of tired of everybody going at each other, and all you got to do is go read some stories about Hartselle of what all they've done.
Against?
Well, I don't think they are. And because I have to say, somebody said something they read in the paper. I hadn't read it, that article with me. Yeah, but we still have to decide, and that's kind of on me as the president. I believe to decide.
Can you make them do it?
I'm not going to make them do it either. But we will have to decide how we're going to go about this. Are we going to request to do this as a council or have a referendum? And we don't. I don't like being pushed to do things super fast on anything. We need to go about it. I think everybody needs to have a full conscience on it, how they want to do it. And so we'll be making this decision on the end of December, I'm sure.
Before you know it, we'll have it.
Yeah, and but
it'll be an issue.
Yeah, but I couldn't listen. After last night, I don't want to tell you how I think something's going to go because I don't know, and I just know that
probably a good point.
It's probably. I mean, everybody should be glad that everybody's putting a lot of thought into it. It's not just one of those things. Well, we're just going to do it. There's a whole lot of what ifs and there's a whole lot of what are you losing too. So right. I know where I stand on it because I've been talking about it for a few years now, and I just want to have it done, and because I guess I just don't see a whole lot of change to the people that are going to get upset about anything. I don't think they'll really see anything different. Cracker Barrel's not going to change.
And, they're still not going to serve alcohol on Sundays.
But I think what you will see is just like when you talk to the business owners, even the ones that own the businesses that don't sell alcohol, that will get the support of people that don't want to go be around the alcohol. Those restaurants, they even can see a positive to that. But you talk to the ones that do sell it, and when they talk about this is kind of key for me to be able to have a competitive business, to continue to live in Athens, raise my family, and that's how they make money.
Where do you see the biggest feedback negative on the Sunday sale deal?
Well, just the whole the moral aspect to it. That's really and it's not as and I'm not I always get afraid of saying it because I don't want to challenge people to come and fill me in on what I'm not hearing, but it's not as much of that way anymore because I think everybody's not everybody, but a lot of people are starting to realize that you are your own person, you have your own free will, and you need to make those choices. And yes, there's a lot of people that have had bad pasts that overcame them, and they give great stories of why alcohol is bad.
But is it because that service station sold that alcohol?
Yeah.
No, you made the choice to do it.
Yeah, I mean, but it's because they'll try to say that alcohol's bad, and it can be if not done in moderation, and there's why there's laws even to the businesses. You get it any other days,
but Sunday. I mean, just because it's on Sunday don't mean it's going to do something.
Yeah, but a lot less people are trying to.
One thing about you, you've always answered the question. You've been out front about the Sunday sales thing, and I hope they get it in a heartbeat. You know, because you're in business, you got to have it. Don't have to have it, but it'd be nice. But anyway.
Yeah, but again, my big thing, I need to make a shirt say you still need to go to church.
Oh, yeah.
That's just, but that's not the.
Go after
we don't
church.
need to make them about each other. I mean, they're separate things, and I've met a lot of good people that like a glass of wine when they go to sleep.
Right.
You know, before they go to sleep. But that
I'm one of them drinking Christians. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you.
There's a whole lot more though, but no representation is made that I said anything about the marijuana thing that
That's
you
right.
did.
I made that up.
I don't think the church doors are going to be
I
closing
made that
anytime
up.
soon.
It'll be a long time coming before Alabama approves anything, but.
The world needs.
I think a lot of counties have it approved from what I watched.
We need to get that. Joseph, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
My favorite councilman, president now. Thank you. We'll be looking forward to seeing you at least once or twice a month.
All right, man.
Take a break. We'll come back with Dee and everybody else. Y'all hang on. Lance, I want to thank you for all the gifts you brought me
Oh, that
today.
sounds great.
Appreciate you bringing that stuff up there, especially the helmet.
I know how to play.
But before I get to you about the stuff we're auctioning off here this morning,
Nice.
Dee Lauderdale, what's your new website?
ModernSouthernGentleman.com.
All right. You got a subject you still talking
No. I mean, I had something I thought, well, we'll just save it for next time because there was so much to.
Gee, nothing to talk about today.
Yeah, I know.
Nice socks, though.
You like, man, my sock game is strong. Let's just be clear.
Where's your red, white, and blue for today?
I don't have any. That's what I need to get.
Yeah.
See, Gloria, this was what happens when you don't dress him, when you don't lay his clothes out.
No, I don't dress him, nor do I fix his hair. I just cut it.
He's on the phone there.
I thought I might be able to do the hair today, but the best I could do is I didn't have to
What's the
shave.
purpose of the November no shave? Nobody.
Lazy.
I just didn't shave this morning, yeah.
No,
That's all
it's
I
to
did.
bring attention to men's health issues, men's cancer issues, and that kind of thing. It was.
Carissa says no. Same reason you're not doing it.
I just can't stand it.
I was kind of being over for a part, but the
movie.
it got bumped.
But but now the president of the council over this, he's joining me in it now.
You can do it.
I don't shave a lot.
I do shave twice a day.
I cannot believe that twice a day.
I have to because I just can't stand that.
Yeah, and if he's
You ever had a
scrubby, it
beard?
hurts. And
Well, yeah, back
I don't
That's
like.
what I mean, a long time
back in the
ago.
70s, yeah.
You got any photos of you with the beard?
Yes.
Kenny Rogers?
He'll sell you an autographed one, Joseph.
I like the smooth skin.
You've been up on the show before. What's all this stuff being auctioned off for?
Well, this is a
pretty
great
awesome.
opportunity. We have partnered with a third-party organization to get some great items. It's the auctions for Tennessee Valley Pastoral Counseling, which is a 501c3 nonprofit indicator. And these are just 4 of the items that I brought with me today. We've got about 90, all equally as great. This is a cowboy helmet that's signed by some of the greatest
I see
players.
Tony Romo thing on.
Well, Tony Romo, but you've got Roger Staubach, Tony Dorsett, and got Evan Smith.
That's something like that. What's that
Right.
worth?
Well, we've got a reserve.
That's the bit
and
up
so
to.
Big time Dallas Cowboys.
it is, and
I'll give you $50 for that helmet.
It's going to go for more than that.
I'll give you
I'll go
I'll give you
100.
$150.
yeah,
175.
absolutely.
$500.
Make it
I'll
$1,000.
tell you what,
What's the
just
deal?
keep it going. The starting bid on this is $1,100. So we brought a little bit. We
Get
brought.
1,200.
I was the closest.
We brought some higher priced items with us this morning, but there are all different prices for things. And we've got a guitar here. This is our Legends guitar, and it's signed by some
Yeah, I can't read them.
great music.
Oh, wow,
Signed by
read that.
Eddie Van Halen, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, Carlos Santana, Slash, Neil Young, The Edge, and Pete Townsend.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's going to
they're
go
all
for more than
1,100.
that.
And the Star Wars is signed by everybody, including John Williams, George Lucas, all the stars from all the
Forward on there.
Harrison Ford,
Yes.
Mark Hamill. They're all on here.
1,100.
That's what I want for Christmas, Jamie.
So
I'm a huge
Chewbacca.
fan.
Now again, what's this for, man?
Tennessee Valley Pastoral Counseling is an organization that provides professional and affordable Christian counseling. Most of our clients are free, and so we provide individual, marriage, and family counseling for folks. So.
Now y'all look indicator.
Indicators. So, we really, our primary population are folks that are either uninsured or underinsured or broke because they can't afford Obamacare.
Well, you just spoke to everyone out there.
It's going to get repealed. And, I'll tell you,
Are you a preacher?
Well, I'm
Christian counselor.
I'm a Christian counselor. I'm a pastor. I work as a chaplain for Kenny Pipe and Supply Indicator. But one of the things that really was important to me in this election, we murder 3,300 babies a day in this country.
That was huge.
And you know what? Here's an opportunity.
And now at 9 months
for somebody. You don't have to like Trump, but he's promised to appoint justices that will overturn Roe v. Wade. That's a big thing for me. And and I'm a big fan of Mike Pence. So, I think it's a great day. So.
Good deal. Now, how does that work? If anybody needs some counseling, they just call the office just to see if they qualify? Or
yeah. Well, they will qualify. Everybody
Okay.
qualifies, unless you're a liberal, we can't treat that. But no, we're just teasing.
I like what you think.
224-8703 is our number. Our website's TN Valley.
Something that irritates me.
Say that again. Slow down and do your number.
If you listen to radio show, anytime somebody gives a number to call, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, do it one more time.
256, area code first.
Let's do that again. 256.
224-8702.
Good. Write that number
Did
down.
y'all notice that?
Well, you have him rushing.
Everybody's got TiVo, though. They can just keep.
That's right. Well, these are some really great
Yeah, we've got about
items.
90 items, a ton of
What else you got?
ton of Alabama stuff. We've got Kenny Stabler jersey signed. We've got a championship jersey signed by all the members of the team.
Great Christmas
A lot of Nick
gifts.
Saban things. Yeah, we want to do this. It's November 19th,
Can you
which
go
is
online?
Yes.
yes. So
And
if you go
bid
to
now.
Facebook.com /groups /
Don't take him long.
TN Valley PC.
All right.
You'll have all the items. You join the group. You can bid right now online.
Teach people very.
You're the man.
He's talk like that all day.
Priceless.
Well, I
That
work
was
by the
awesome.
hour, so it works. So
That's good.
Look at up here, executive counseling.
Ding, 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 ding. That'd be a right answer right here.
listen,
I'm a graduate of anger management.
I know you are. You told me that last time. I remembered that so well that I brought with me my. No, I'm just teasing.
Robert, in a Sunday school class, when the kid Christian balls, and Robert said, we were passing out signs down in Mass, a guy rides by. Hey, Robert, he said, you know who it was? It was mine and Jamie's anger management. Joseph, how did it go Saturday today? I brought the picture about it.
Yeah, it went
Veterans
great.
Day
It
Parade.
was such an honor for him to get to do that, and for me to get to drive him.
Did he get a chance to talk?
He did, but a funny
He
thing
waved a
happened
lot.
throughout the parade route. There were several times when he just would get real quiet, and I said, "You all right back here, Daddy?" He was getting emotional.
Really?
He really was, and so to me that what made it special. That he was. If Daddy's quiet, something's wrong.
Or emotional.
The show was perfect because the man talked the entire
He
time.
sent me a text. He said, "Son, I can see now why you like going on the show so much. That was so much fun." Hey, did you watch it, D?
No, I hadn't seen it.
Oh, it was a classic. I'll tell you.
Well,
He was still telling the story when he left.
If
Yeah.
Jamie
was
says
great.
someone's talking a lot, that's saying something.
I just told him to open up some.
The line of the day was when Jamie said, "I think the Vietnam War was over before this story finished."
All right, D, what you got working on? You said you got a little speaking engagement.
Yeah, I've got a
D is a preacher too. Used to
No,
be a big time
not
preacher,
anymore.
but now he does.
I do men's events and that kind of thing. I'm speaking at the Downtown Rescue Mission in Huntsville next week, which is one of my favorite places to speak. You wouldn't think so, but I really enjoy going there to speak. Tomorrow, Dad and I are going to the SEC offices in Birmingham, and I'm interviewing for the podcast Steve Shaw, who's the head of officiating for the SEC, and I'm really looking forward to
Who the
that.
official is in Birmingham who goes over all the plays when they redo?
Who, Mickey?
No.
Al Ford.
Al Ford.
Oh, Al, yeah.
Well, Mickey got out. You know he got beat.
I know, I could not believe that. I hadn't talked to Mickey. I hadn't talked to Mickey
beat
since he
him.
lost, but we're going down there, and I've got a new podcast coming out today with a guy named Dan Miller, who wrote a book called 48 Days to the Work You Love. It's a New York Times bestseller, and it was a great, great interview. Dan lives up in Franklin, and so that will come out.
He's not the guy who used to be on TV up there, is he? The anchor man?
No. This guy is Dave Ramsey's best friend, and they both went broke the same month. back in the day.
I may join.
Well, you know, when he went broke, he said he woke up after selling his company and he still owed $400,000.
That's like
Yeah, I
your
can.
boyfriend. What's his name?
My boyfriend. I'm like, which one are you talking about? Do I need to make an appointment?
All right, Lance, what other good stuff y'all gonna have?
Well, we've got just a ton of movie posters, pretty much every.
Good.
We've got a Rocky poster signed by all the cast. We've got a.
What about Auburn stuff?
Wait a minute, you got
We do have some Auburn stuff.
right.
We've got Auburn here.
Give that stuff away.
Stuff by signed by yeah.
You Sylvester Sloan got
Yeah,
that?
Sylvester Stallone, Talia Shire, Burt Young, and we've got.
How much is it?
I'm not ordering.
1,100.
They're all
Everything
all
starts
there.
You're broke.
At www.facebook.com/groups/again TN Valley. Oh, excuse me. I said the wrong address. TVPC auction. Listen, folks, if you just go to our website at tnvalleypc.org, that's all you need to know.
That's easier.
Or call me at 256-224-8702.
Oh, that pause.
And we'll get you
right
that
in
was
the face.
Perfect.
Take me. We give the number out and run through it. What was that?
Free counseling, a serious note. Free counseling if it's needed. Contact their organization. Indicator. Good stuff.
We also
guys.
work on a sliding scale. So
Okay.
All right, who would have ever thought in America that Donald Trump would be our next?
Not me.
I didn't think.
I never thought it was going
Don
to be
did.
Trump, but I always thought it was not going to be Hillary up until about 2 weeks ago.
I'm just glad she's not the first female
How much
president.
money did they burn through? Kind of
1.5 billion is what was officially raised between Hillary's campaign and all the state parties combined.
So much
That's the number
good
they
could be
kept
done
saying
with
last
that.
night. And it's the biggest choke job in American politics.
Hallelujah, brother! Another day. President Trump. Thank y'all for coming up. God bless America.
Shoo.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.